I think it comes from most of the research that I see that's done on the chief of staff role, and it being a reflection of a misunderstood title rather than what the title should be. So it's a bit like you go to your doctor and you have your blood pressure taken, and your blood pressure comes out high. And everyone in the population sample also has high blood pressure. So you can either say, well, that's normal then. This high blood pressure is absolutely normal. It's taking prevalence as the norm. Whereas there is alternative evidence, quite a lot, quite robust evidence that a healthy blood pressure is below the population norm. And it's a bit like that with the chief of staff role. Prevalence and self-selecting information on this is what we're doing, and I'm a level 1 and I'm a level 2, or we're going to split these roles because they are very different into levels, is a reflection of the prevalence. It's not a reflection of the health of the actual title. To do that, you need to benchmark it against one that is working well, which would be, as you said, the White House. And that's what's been done. So what's happened is all of this data has been taken as evidence. And what it's showing is prevalence of high blood pressure, in this case, of a role that's been distorted and isn't as effective as it could be if it had been benchmarked against the actual original of the White House. And that's how we've ended up with the layers, because they fit into the data that's there.
Well, I think we've ended up with the layers for a couple of reasons. Primarily because if you have the chief of staff situated correctly within the organization, they own nothing. That's part of the role. It's a feature, not a bug. And so, because they don't own anything and because no one directly reports into them, although I think that there can be a case made for an EA reporting in or a variety of other sort of analyst people, I think that there will be a model where people will start to report into chiefs of staff. But because they don't currently have anybody reporting into them, and there's really, I think, our friend Lindsay Gardner does a superb job about talking about ROI and how to articulate that as a chief of staff. I think it's very hard, though, for people to articulate that broadly. And because of that, then you get these levels because there's no understanding, as you said, of this role. There's no understanding of what it should be doing and how to leverage it properly.